But you know what? I wanted to ask you about this because this is another. We're talking about touchy topics. You know, the
Keri with
depression.
the green cups, you guys.
With the depression and the anxiety, and I really hope that if you're feeling that way, just think positive and get as much help. Do meditation and you have to try and get stay away from the negativity for a little while and try to plead to those people and say, hey, it's really not good for me. It's hard. It is hard. I can tell you, but life is valuable. And then we're talking about domestic violence, which, guys, please be nice to the women. It's rough and it's tough, and even, you know what? This is not even where I wanted to go, but you have some women who are promoting domestic violence on other women for whatever reason, and you have men doing it too. So the bottom line is, just be nice. If we all think, you know, there is a commandment to love in the New Testament, but some people don't believe in positive negativity, don't believe into religion, only positive and negative. But if we do believe in love, then love is going to cure everything. But I'm just asking, pleading, you know what, if you see something, say something, people. If you see a lot of domestic violence going on, you know, sometimes you cannot stop the victim or the perpetrator, so you just got to see something, say something for them to get intervention in their life. And actually, another topic that's very, very dear to me, and that's happening too much now, and it's a big disrespect to women, especially by men, is this whole thing of exposing private porn, pasting it online. You guys need to stop that. So I want to know, have you heard about that?
I really haven't.
Yeah.
Well, the only things I've heard is they call it like sexting and then revenge porn.
Exactly.
Okay. So that is what it is. Okay.
Yeah. So that is another topic, because it ruins a woman's life, her reputation. And you know, if the woman doesn't want to be involved with that, why the man is so low to want to do that?
Because it speaks of his character.
And
a lot of times when you see a guy try to put someone down and disrespect them and do it publicly, it's because they're insecure. Not only insecure, but they deal with people with their low immaturity. So it shows a person, you can be 80 years old and still haven't grown up. And you can see other people and realize, like, you know, they're like 15 and they're mature for their age. So it's all about how you deal with people, how you view yourself. And if you can love yourself, you would respect the next person.
But the unfortunate thing is, people only love themselves. So
no, I don't think that people love
some people. No, some people.
I think people they're narcissists out there, but I don't think that even the narcissists, I don't believe that they love their self. If you loved yourself, you deal with the person the way you would deal with yourself. You understand?
This is the thing. Unfortunately, you have some people who love to hurt others. It's just something. So it's a bad love, and that's a selfish love, because you're hurting people. But that's not a good love. That doesn't represent you as a person, if that's the type of love that you want to give. And yeah, and guys, I mean, you know, to me, it's like, don't destroy someone else's life just because you feel like you were disrespected or betrayed. Because just like how a female can destroy your life and you wouldn't like it, or if something else was to happen to you, you shouldn't, you know, like, do it because you respect that person enough, because you were there, you slept with the person, you did other things with the person, so obviously that person was somebody to you for you to even consider them to begin with. I don't think revenge porn is something positive, and I don't think it's something that normally help. I'm not talking about Love and Hip Hop, you guys. Love and Hip Hop, they put out their own porn, okay? And then they call it revenge porn, and that's just for ratings and money.
I'm talking about when you're doing it. Like even kids in school nowadays, they decide to be a little fast and they have their little boyfriends, and then when they break their little boyfriend's heart, the boyfriend put these things out there, send it to a whole bunch of kids with their tops off and this and that, and you know, these were stuff that were in your phone. Of course, they call those sexing, but they also put it on social media. And so if kids can do it, can you imagine what these grown adult males do as well?
Well, I know a lot, and I've heard about this. I know, and I even know friends who engage in this. People are trying to spice up their relationship, and people they do professional porn videos for their purpose. And so I kind of cannot knock. Right, I can't knock them for, okay, that's what you want to do, but so I can't say that if we see a video, we can't tell. God is really the teller. But the bottom line is, if the woman said that she didn't want it out there, don't put it out there. I mean, honestly, this is what I think is going to be like at least 98% of the case.
Not only that, you have kids. Sometimes you have kids out. Your own kids gonna end up seeing. Just don't do it. That's just the end of the day.
But this is my thing though. If you put a porn video out there on a woman, right? And she's like, oh yes, I support it and blah blah blah, then you know that she supported it. But if she's like upset and blah blah, you know she didn't support the video most time, because we know a lot of porn. Man, there's so many porn stars. I don't even know. I mean, like, where are they getting all these women from? But the bottom line is that some of them are very proud of being in porn. So when there's a woman who's protesting, you know, that's just wrong. So guys, please you are the top of the tier when it comes to society. Society they do look up to men. You guys are supposed to guide us and protect us and be all positive, and so please exemplify that by you know, doing that behavior. I mean, you know,
I can't blame only guys though. I do believe that yes, a lot of things, like as females, we do blame as on men. I want to talk to my females. Carry yourself with a lot of dignity and respect. Don't let anybody feel like they can put you down. And if you're dealing with a guy, deal with them with as much respect as you would love to deal with them. Some females, I can honestly say that they play games just as much or harder than men. Yes, you've been hurt, but if you've been hurt, don't get into a relationship to cause more hurt. You understand? Fix your hurt first, because then you're hurting another guy and then you're spoiling him for a good woman. You understand, if you're not ready for him. And so I do believe that that's why men are hurt. And there's fewer men out there now that they're either gay, they're in jail, or you know, or the few that are left that are straight, for the straight ones. And you know, male on male, female on female, you guys are hurting yourself. I don't see why, you know, like, don't hurt another female if you're trying to be with them or if you're not trying to be with them. So as a whole, I think that female need to watch what they do. Think about the next person that is involved in whatever relationship you are in, whether it be a male on, I mean, you know, a straight relationship, or if you're in a, you know, a lesbian relationship. But carry yourself with a lot of dignity and respect, and have confidence within yourself and with the partner that you're with.
It's always good to just remain, you know, do the right thing is always that's always a good thing. It's going to be very hard, challenging, especially with hurtful feelings and stuff like that. And that's why also, yeah, you know, appeal to guys to also do the right thing, because if you don't do the right thing, a lot of chaos is going to happen, and it's kind of going to get a little bit worse. So
it's not going to get a little bit worse. It's going to get a lot worse.
Well, and I'm being nice. So I mean, shoot, I could, I mean, I could say a lot of other things, but I don't want to get into, it's going to bring me into like
other stuff.
Yeah, like mostly like religious stuff, because I am like religious. So, and you have people out there who don't really believe in religion. So I kind of trying to stay away from, hey, you see this story here? This is why God said this way, or whoever you serve on a positive note. So I kind of, the bottom line, guys, just be positive. Just be positive.
Respect yourself.
Yeah. What's the next topic?
My next topic is insecurities. Growing up, I struggled with my own insecurities, and even as an adult, it's not as strong as when I was a teenager and young adult. But I remember, like, even my body image was like an insecurity of mine. Being a good mom was an insecurity of mine, because it's like, of course, there's no manual to say whether you're a good mom or a bad mom, or So it's like, I'm a good mom, and these were stuff I talked about in my videos. So I just wanted to find out from you, like, insecurities, and if you have any, and how do you feel about it?
Being insecurity is going to come in if you are a human being. Everybody, even the rich, like for example, we think that super rich people are not insecure, but let me tell you, when they start to lose a couple $1,000s, that's when they start to get insecure. So everybody has insecurities. And so I had some of the same insecurities like you. I have insecurities when it comes to like looks and body image. So the whole big thing about this is you just have to remain positive as usual. It's hard, but
I also feel like you just have to learn to accept yourself for who you are. This is who God made you to be, and He made you different. And the reason why I say, like, look at Cardi B. I mess up her name all the time. Okay. But look at how she talks. Like, when she talks to you, she's just like, and she's all about. But she's one of the biggest performers out there right now. And I'm pretty sure that she struggled with her insecurities, but then she also learned to own it. And if you can start learning to own your insecurities, you'll be fine. Like, you have to start saying, like, this is me. This is how I was made. And then, things will be easier once you can accept yourself for who you are. But a lot of times it's hard for people to accept themselves for who they are or what they're going through. And I think that's where the insecurities lie, and self-hate. So I would, for me, I encourage everyone to try to love themselves. Write down what it is that you see negative and look into the mirror every day and say, like, you know what, this is me. Because guess what? If we were all the same, we'd all be a Barbie looking person. It would be boring.
Yes. If we were all the same. So it's very good when we have different, and trust me, I deal with insecurities. And so I understand, and I the same thing that you would say to people, love yourself. Remember, you just have to stay in a positive space as much as you can. And yes, we have insecurities, and we probably can do something about some of them. But yeah, unfortunately, this is a body that we have. We don't have a body soul transplant thing going on yet. Not too high tech with that. So we have to just try to love ourselves and surround ourselves with positivity, people who love us, or who appreciate or are in the same space mind. Because I have a lot of insecurities, and I could also talk about that for the whole time. But just you have to surround yourself with positive people, positive vibes,
positive energy.
Yeah,
people who care about you. I promise you, like when you find people that care, you feel different. The energy feels different. The whole vibe, the environment, everything about you. You don't always want to come back. You're always going to. And guess what? Listen to your inner self. If you feel like something is not right, something isn't right.
And guess what happened? The beautiful thing about online is that you can reach more people who are more of kind of who you are, so you kind of don't have to truly change up yourself that much. I mean, you can. It's just for you to try and do that, and I have to even take that piece of advice for myself. But yeah, if you are the type of person who, you know, you like to watch certain type of shows, but you socialize with other people because you just want friends around, and then there's some of them negative and blah blah blah, you have to just try and find those group of people who are the type of people that you like you within yourself. You're at ease, you feel comfortable around them. Yeah, it's a lot. Can I tell you? Let me tell you something. This is what I have to say. Positivity have their work, but negativity have their work. So trust me, the negativity is gonna just there. So anytime you,
I don't always think that. All right, so how I look at negativity is a learning experience. It's there to teach us. So
I agree.
Mistakes are meant to teach us. It's not meant to hold us back.
Exactly.
If you allow it to hold you back, that means you haven't learned your lesson. And that's just how I look at it. And I think we stopped it.
I did.
But overall, no.
Oh, okay, good.
Overall, I do believe that if you're still like stuck in the negative, feeling hopeless, hold down, that means you didn't learn your lesson. You haven't seen where it is that is supposed to bring you up. It's almost like a step ladder. Like if you fall in a hole and there's a ladder there, that means just try to climb out. That's all it is.
Let me
go
tell
a different
you,
route.
if you're like in a hole, don't fret, don't panic. Just remember that there is a reward for you. It's just right there. You just have to just try and reach. Just try and reach for it. You might not be able to reach for it. It might be challenging, but there is a reward. There is goodness coming. I've proven it for myself. Many people I see have proven it. I've seen her stories all the time. I see it everywhere I go. So just the biggest thing is, okay, you're gonna fall down for a little bit, but just know that positive will happen. Don't get too much in a rut where you start to like feed into negative behavior. Just there is positive. Your life is way better. Exactly. It's going to be better. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So whatever you love, just think about it. I mean, if you even like this girl or this guy and you haven't, you see them moving on or whatever, you just say, oh my God, I'm going to get somebody. Oh, that's like them. That's even better than them. Like, just put your headspace into something, into better. You have to drill those positive thoughts, and you really do.
Amen. Love it. Okay, so I do want Traction to go ahead and give me a little sample of what it is.
Oh, you mean play it on here? You want me to say?
I want you to sing.
Oh, sing. Oh,
just.
All right. Well,
one of the songs that I really like that she did is called
"Find Another One." Because what happened is I have two songs. I have one that's called "Find Another Love" and "Find Another One." So both of them have similarities. One is more for the mainstream audience, and one is, well, the other one is for the mainstream audience, but it's more like, to me, both of them are dance. It's just two twins. Let's call it that. Two twins. So it's all about, actually it's all about just being positive. So I have a couple of songs. It's all about just being positive, remaining positive, and I'm hoping that, I'm not sure.
It's very positive, you guys. I love it. Like when I heard it, I was like, ooh, these are good vibes, good vibes.
So and then for me, for my songs, I just hope that I'm trying to make songs that everybody feel positive, but I've written songs that are like, oh, you did me wrong, but I love making songs to keep people positive, and for like if somebody's sad, depressed, or was abused, they just pick up my song, listen to my song, and they're like, oh, I feel better. And that's kind of what I want to do for you guys. I want to make you guys feel better. So I'll give you a little, let me see if I remember the lyrics for, because it's 2 songs saying, it's been a little while, you've had on a hold at night. Your heart will mend in time, you won't be somebody's dime. In the meantime, maintain eagle sight. And when you reach the height, you see the one who'll do you right. Don't worry, don't worry. I know your heart is crushed because you lost the one you love. But you will be alright when you find another one. Just find another one. Find another love. Find the one you trust.
I love it.
Thank you. So I hope you guys just listen to my music and it uplifts you, because I love uplifting music as well. So
traction music, you guys.
Online traction music.
Beautiful. So of course the music that's playing right now is of course her music. I love to support. And I do want you guys to continue following me at Instagram at love.finity. Email me, especially if you have any comments, questions, want to talk to me about anything. Hopefully it's not suicidal, but things that are concerning you. You can email me at Keri, Keri 2 cute @hotmail.com. Or you can also subscribe to me on YouTube. Thank you, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Thank you. Have a wonderful time, everybody.
Bye-bye.
It's been a little while.